Okay, we're here with the Beltrol-2 system from RCS, and we're going to give it a whirl just to show you how it normally works. Okay, Lachlan, set the controller forward. Okay, and if you look around the front of the locomotive now, the headlight is on, set for the front. So now all we need to do is move the right hand stick forward and the loco will start to move off. That's it. And if you set it to zero quickly, set it to zero, you'll see that it stops within about 2 seconds. Okay, Lachlan, reverse it now. Bring it back slowly. You can see the rear headlight is on now. Okay, stop it there. Okay, now we set it back to neutral by pushing the stick forward once, and if Lachlan moves the right hand stick, you can see nothing will happen because the engine is in neutral. Okay, so set it right to zero. Now push the stick forward once, and now we're going to set off with momentum. So hold the left hand stick down all the way and push the throttle forward. And what will happen is the loco will slowly move off under momentum. So it's slowly moving off now, slowly building up speed, but if Lachlan lets his hand go off that stick, the engine will build up to speed instantly. So the momentum is directly controllable by how long you hold down the stick, and then it returns to the speed that you've set the controller at. Okay, so now Connor's going to start off with half momentum by pulling the throttle pulling the left hand stick halfway back and pushing the throttle forward about halfway or wherever he wants, and the engine will build up momentum quicker and reach the desired speed that you've set the throttle to. Again, if Connor lets his finger off the left hand stick, the engine will just quickly return to the speed that's set on the controller. So you can see the Beltrol system's quite easy. It's quite easy to use. The momentum is quite easy, and in terms of reach, you can see the engine right over the other side now. Connor, if you want to turn it off, you can see that it stops. So we've got plenty of reach here, or range, I suppose it is. It's range. We can even go right over the other side of the yard, and the engine will still work. Okay, now we're demonstrating the range. You can see Lachlan over there in the backyard. I'll just zoom in. You can see him. Wave, Lachlan. Okay, Connor's sitting over there. Connor's been helping too. Now, Lachlan's going to run the mallet. Okay, away you go, Lachlan. Forward, and away we go. So you can see we've got plenty of range here using that loco. Okay, stop it, Lachlan. And reverse it. So you can see here we've got plenty of range with that. Okay, stop there. I've just taken the lid off here, off the top of the mallet, so you can see how I've mounted in a switch here. The switch here, and here is the charging plug for the batteries, which are in the side tanks, and there's six AA's on either side. The actual receiver you can't quite see, but is actually tucked down in here, down in the firebox, and it all fits in reasonably well. It's a tight fit, but it all fits in pretty reasonably inside here, and it just goes into the plug and play socket that's in the interface board that comes with the mallet. I'm not particularly fond of all of this fancy electronics, but actually having the plug and play system made the installation quite simple. The only thing we had to do was I actually chopped out a bit extra space in the front here to fit in that switch and plug. Now Tony Walsham from RCS actually recommends that you probably don't stick that DPDT throttle there, that switch there, that you move it somewhere else, because it does get in the road, but I did a bit of chopping with the razor saw and made a bit more room.